is simply stunning. Fantastic goal.
Hello and welcome back to That 90s Premier League podcast, episode 13. Say hello to the listeners and viewers, Jonesy.
Hello. We've missed you.
We've missed you all. It's been a strange week not recording, mate, hasn't it? We took some time off, didn't we?
We did. End of season, wasn't it? So
end of season. Yeah.
It's felt like a long time since we recorded one, hasn't it? It's weird.
It does. It's like getting the Beatles back together. Do you know what I mean? It's, even though it's the week.
The band is back together. The lads are back on tour.
Although we have been in regular dialogue, we've been preparing for the next few episodes, so we have still been working hard, and Jonesy working harder. Because Jonesy, tell us what episode 13 is all about.
Finally, a kit episode.
Hey, you're a happy man, aren't you?
Yeah, like I mentioned, I think we're like, I can't believe it's taken us 13 episodes to do an episode.
Considering football kits is why we're here, right, and how we got here, how we met,
how
you know.
Yeah, in the football shirt community, and we seem to just forgot about it. But no, we are going to review the 1992-93 home and away shirts, aren't we?
Yes, we are, mate.
By that famous team photo.
Look at that.
Yes.
If that was your school photo, like, you have to come in a 1992 football kit today. But yes, please.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes. I was thinking, why don't they do them anymore? They haven't.
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. Great minds think alike, Jonesy. I was thinking, why don't they do that like a class of 2025? Do you know what I mean? Like,
because, like, getting all Australian here for the Aussie Raw fans, every season in the AFL, all the captains line up for a class photo every year.
Do they? See, I like that.
With the trophy in the middle, and they're all in there in their new shirts. And that's I just think, why? I don't know.
What do you think though? Like the mood's like in that photo that you just put up on the screen? Because for those of you that aren't watching, that was the 92-93.
Let's put it back
Sky
up.
Sports, was it?
It was for the Sky, Sky Sports.
For the advert, right?
Alive and kicking. Oh, they all got smiles on their faces.
But do you think they're all talking? Because you've got Tottenham next to Arsenal there. You've got...
Gordon Strachan doesn't look too happy, does he?
Well, do they... Like, is it... Like, you want to know, because you see the advert and they're all, like, in the gym together. I know it's a script. And they're all having a bit of a giggle, swapping shirts. But I wonder if they're like, I'll see you next season, mate. Yeah, see you. Because there is that rivalry, or...
Yeah.
Just thought.
I'd love to find out. Yeah.
I would like to find out.
I'd like to. Yeah. Message David Hurst to ask him what the mood was like.
God, that would not be the first thing I'd message David. Hello, David. You're a hero.
What was the banter like?
Yeah. When you stood, who was Manchester United's there in the lineup? Was that Lee Sharp?
Lee Sharp, yeah.
Because they've recreated this since, haven't they, for the anniversary? But they didn't have David Hurst in it.
Oh, I saw actually doing the research. They had an update, and it looks like a lot of people have not shown up.
They couldn't get all the band back together, mate, which is why it's important for us to relive this glory today, right?
Yes, it's one I'm looking forward to. I say that every week, but I actually am. Yes.
Tell everyone how this format's going to work for viewers and listeners, my friend.
Yes, so we're going to go through the team photo, and obviously starting with Sheffield Wednesday, won't we? Just just out for you. Yep. And we're just going to go through, and we're going to give a thumbs up, thumbs down. We're just going to rate both, aren't we? We're going to talk about, and a lot of kit talk, which I'm looking forward to.
But Jonesy, we're not going to be in the middle thumbs here, are we? We're not going to sit on the fence with this. We're going to have our opinions, right?
Yeah. It might get heated. No.
Yes. We're going to encourage the listeners, though, mate, to put their opinions across there, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Open forum, please. Just tell us how you feel. That's the thing, isn't it?
But why have you picked 92-93?
I just think it's an interesting era for kits. We've spoken about it before, like a new season, you think everyone should have a new kit, but there's a lot of carry-ons from
Yeah.
like carryovers, things like
Yeah.
that. But it's just a special time. Some iconic shirts in there.
Yeah. Because
Um,
we looked, didn't we, over a few of them, and obviously
yeah.
we'd be keen to do a lot of these, but
Oh,
I think
absolutely. Yeah.
the 92-93 was a real kind of explosion for kits, designs, as well as sponsors. It's
Or
quite an
lack
iconic.
of sponsors as well in the beginning,
Or
wasn't it?
lack of.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we had our 92-93 episode we did was well received, and it's one of my more popular episodes. So going back to that, I think is something we need to do. But yeah, absolutely. I think going through, we can do plenty of these episodes, I think.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right, mate. And on that note, actually, for any listeners or viewers out there that are watching us, we do really appreciate your feedback, whether that is via YouTube, Spotify, or any of the channels. A thumbs up, a comment, a share, anything just to let us know what we're doing is good.
Yes.
Anything you want to see, anything you want to hear next time, because obviously this podcast is for you guys. So please do kind of share your opinions, because it is important to us, right, mate?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Yep.
Right.
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards.
All right. What are we wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? Because, yes, when you told me you were getting this shirt, I was like, how? How have you found it? And
I don't know. I really don't know, mate. And do you know why? It's the wonders of vintage. And I stumbled across this and I had to kind of pinch myself, because for those of you that aren't watching YouTube, I am wearing Coventry City's 1992-93 home shirt made by Ribeiro.
Yeah, it's one
Now,
of my favourites. I mean, I shouldn't give a spoiler away when we get to obviously Coventry, but
oh my God,
their best kit.
it is incredible, right? I never thought. I'm not going to get emotional. I'm holding myself together here. I never thought I would own this shirt, if I'm completely honest. It's particularly in my size, and also the fact that the age of it. Yeah, so I'm happy, and it's been washed, it's been prepped for today's episode. But Jonesy, enough about me. What are you wearing?
I am wearing the Blackburn Rovers 1992-93 away shirt. Any excuse to wear Rovers and Asics?
Yeah.
Because we're a lot
you've
of Asics.
You've done the collar up on that one as well, haven't you? Which looks good.
I wanted to look very smart.
Yeah, I like that.
My wife said I needed to smarten myself up for the pod, so I was like,
collar. Better do my button up quick.
Do the button up
just in case.
You could wear a tie on.
It'll be too. Yeah. See. It is oh wow, that looks very tight.
Asics have nailed it. So yeah, it's lots of room to breathe. It's not. This is why I love this shirt. So it's I love black, like red and black shirts. I love them. I mean, there's a few on this in this listing we will go through, which are down some of my favorites. But this is one of my favorites. Look at that, McLuhan's lager.
Yeah.
You see Alan Shearer in this. Yeah. Nailed
beautiful
it.
shirt,
Nailed
mate.
it, Asics. Nailed it.
Beautiful shirt.
Yes, cool. All right. Got that binder?
Yes, I have.
Yes, excellent.
I think I love that intro better than the last one, actually, because it actually just gets you going straight away. It's like motivates me for start of the week.
Yeah. That's why I was going through the. We've got to up stat of the week more. Excellent.
Right.
What have you got?
What have I got? Thank you. Right. So I've got two stats. The first one is of a particular team, and the others are from manufacturers, which some of you may know, some of you may not know. So my first stat, which I didn't know, was Nottingham Forest in the season of 92-93 had a home sponsor and an away sponsor. Did you know that, Jonesy?
No.
It's okay if you did, but I didn't, and I'm educating for those that didn't either. But
was it Labatt's?
So their home shirt was Shipston's, which was obviously a local brewery in Nottingham.
Yeah.
And then their away shirt for the 92-93 season was Labatt's.
Oh, I only thought they had that for the next season. Yeah, okay.
So did I. So, which is a Canadian brewery. So their away shirt, because they had the same shirts I think the away shirt was the same from the season before, which they had Shipstons, but their shirt went to Labatt's in the Premier League, which bit confusing, but that's a stat. The second one, I'm talking kit manufacturers here. Now, we're going to go into this in way more detail in a minute, but Umbro are pioneers for the 90s kind of football shirts. And boy, did they lead the way for the 92-93 season. Let me give you a lowdown of how many kits they actually manufactured. So they manufactured 11 of the 22 within the Premier League that season. And then we had 4 made by Admiral, 2 by Adidas, 1 by Asics, 3 by Ribeiro. Obviously, we've got Crystal Palace in there, which changed halfway through the season. And then 1 by Clubhouse. Now, there's not a Nike in sight, obviously, because Nike wasn't massive at that point. But you can just see how kind of powerful Umbro were in the market at that point. 11 teams. It's incredible, right?
That's nuts. Wow. And we love Umbro.
Nuts. And that's a stat. Thank you, Jonesy. We love Umbro.
Yes. All right. Are you ready for back page?
Hell yeah.
You love that riff, don't you?
Get ready.
Excellent. Right. I've got something kit related this episode. Because off air, I was talking about looking through, obviously through June, and it's a lot of hate for international tournaments, England, scandal. So I went to a local paper in July. I went to the Hammersmith and Shepherd's Bush Gazette.
Bloody hell.
All right. A classic deal for Rangers.
Oh, look at that.
So
Classic
QPR,
FM.
Yeah, QPR could be running out to the 18-12 Overture next season after the club signed a sponsorship deal with Classic FM. Neither QPR or Classic FM will reveal how much the deal is worth, but it will last for 2 years and means Rangers will carry the radio station's logo on their shirts both home and away. Under the terms of the deal, Loftus Road will be used for 2 prestigious classical music concerts. The sponsorship could mean a few changes for supporters who are used to traditional football songs as the Beatles' Hey Jude, then Strauss or Wagner over the tannoy.
I remember Classic FM obviously involved with QPR because the sponsor was huge, wasn't it?
Oh, it's one of my favorite sponsors. I love it.
Yeah, but it was a huge sticker, wasn't it, across the kit? It wasn't blended into the kit or,
No.
It must have been a bit of a last-minute one, surely.
So what happened at the press conference? So the deal was announced by QPR chairman Richard Thompson, Jerry Francis, and Classic FM chief John Spearman. So at the press conference, to everyone's surprise, the curtain behind was drawn to reveal a harpist playing smooth classical tunes in front of a table of champagne. That's how it was revealed. Yeah.
But then again, you had the sponsors and stuff for some of them, like, I don't know, Sharp maybe.
Yeah.
But they had all of the VCRs and stuff with JVC and all the technological products. So I suppose if you're Classic FM, bring out a harp.
Yeah, but looking into it, it only lasted a season because I think they went to CSF next season.
Yeah.
But I think one of my favorite sponsors, Classic FM. I'd love to own that shirt.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily for. Well, is it for how it looks? It's quite iconic because of just the size of the sponsor and the fact that it's Classic FM, right?
They've still got the same. I don't realize they've still got the same logo today. Classic FM. They haven't updated it, which I thought was good.
Yeah. No, I like that, mate. That's a good hold the back page, that one.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. All right. Do you want to get back onto the team photo? All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go for it. There we go. Look at that. The class of
There's
92.
me in the middle.
The real class of 92.
Right. There's some players on here. If any of you are listening, which you're probably not, but if you are, thank you.
Yes.
But there are some people on here I don't know. So I know there's...
I've got
Give us a list.
Yeah. Well, I can go through the list of when we go through the shirt. So obviously the back row, we're going to go first. So we're going to start from, obviously we're going to do it in the team photo order. So we're
Yeah.
going to start with Sheffield Wednesday, which was David
Yeah.
Hurst. We've got Lee Sharp, Manchester United, Tony Daly, Aston Villa,
Yeah.
Vinnie Jones, Chelsea, Mark Wright, Liverpool, John Walk, Ipswich, Tim Flowers, Southampton, and Tim Sherwood, Blackburn Rovers. So even though Tim Flowers is wearing a keeper shirt, we'll do a keeper shirt in one day in the future. But we're still going to do the home and away before anyone asks, why didn't you review Tim Flowers' shirt?
Yeah.
But no,
Because it's
So
green.
we're just going so we're just going to do it in that order. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to start. There we go. Look at that. What a season. What you take now for that season.
I know. Yeah, I know.
So how I've laid it out for the listeners as well. I've put obviously the home and away shirt, the position in the Premier League, and the cup positions as well, just to help us go along, reminisce.
If you're not watching this, guys, I don't know what you're doing because the graphics are incredible.
Thanks, mate. Look at that. The shirts are more incredible, I think.
Just the
Maybe it's a
layout of how
spoiler.
you've done the shirts is kind of giving me a little bit of a goosebumps vibe, mate, because it looks good. Looks good.
Yeah. So obviously rating that season position-wise, cup-wise, memorable.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, good season.
runners up, but still.
Well, if you'd said to a Sheffield Wednesday fan you're going to go to Wembley twice that year, they'd be like, not sure. But
And seventh in the Premier League as well.
7th in the Premier League.
So obviously you've got more experience with these shirts because you probably own them, yes?
Oh, probably.
Do you?
Absolutely.
Really? Wow, I didn't know. That shocked me, Woody.
They look good without sponsors, though, right?
Yeah, talk to me about what's. So I put sponsorless ones on there.
These are effortlessly beautiful shirts from Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think the Umbro kind of, is that an Umbro emblem on the sleeve, or is it just a bit more of a zigzag?
Ask you about these because that home one's a replicate Umbro, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that pattern faded like the others?
No.
Which is quite rare because I've over the years when look at that.
Yeah, so mine's in good condition.
Nice, because what I found with the replicate ones over the years I've had, which is annoying, and most of us out, is that they wear out.
Yeah,
which just
I think though on this one, which is different, mate. This one's actually within the shirt.
Oh, see, that's what they should have done.
Yeah, the other ones are like sticker kind of transfers, which is why. Yeah, that's in the actual fabric.
Oh, see, why did?
So maybe
because no, because you see ones like the Man City ones, and like we'll go through them, and the Everton ones as well, where it's all like you see them for sale, and it's just worn off, and it's just like it's not the same, is it?
Yeah.
Why would you want a 3 out of 10?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
But so
what do you think of these kits?
I'm big fan. I mean,
you won't offend me, mate. Don't worry.
No, absolutely. I want these shirts in my collection.
What specifically do you like from these kind of kits in terms of
in the home? I think I like the patterns.
Yeah.
Within the shirt, which I can see as well.
Yeah.
And yes, I just like the colours of the away as well.
If you look at this is when we talk. I'll turn it round. If you talk about attention to detail, right?
Who have you got there, Woody?
David Hurst is on the back of this one, number 5. This is the FA Cup final matchup one I've got. But
I just wanted to know, why did he have number 5 for a strike?
Yeah, I don't know. And it played with my mind for a while because obviously I've got a Rumbelows Cup one as well from the season before, number 11 on the back, which was Nigel Worthington, who was a left back. And he was number 3 in the season later on. And then John Sheridan went to 11. So, but if you look at the actual detail of it close up, and I don't know if you can get a good close up of that, but it's got SWFC in like block sort of writing.
So Manchester United had that as well, didn't they? MUFC. I think Tottenham on their one, they've had THFC as well.
Yeah. the little tiny bits of detail, isn't it?
Yeah.
That make it class.
And the away, it's just just plain, just. Has that got any detail in it?
No.
Oh, look at that. Have you got two of
So
those shirts?
I've got two. So I've got an a one with Sanderson on it, with the number 5 John Harkes on the back, and then I've got just plain with Chris Waddle.
Oh,
But yeah, beautiful.
Oh, let's just scrap the rest of them. We'll just do Wednesday shirts now. The episode we're going to change it up.
We've already done my episode.
We have.
But yeah, honestly, like, you don't need too much on the body of the shirt to be a class design. So yeah, good start.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go a double thumbs up for that one.
Yeah, me
You
too.
agree? Yeah, excellent.
Yep, good start.
What a start! But yeah, love it. All right, moving on. Next, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Oh God, here we go. This
Manchester
is
United.
Yeah.
So we had first in the Premier, first in the league when if I can get my words out, the winners.
Yeah.
Blinded by the brightness of the kits. Round of the FA Cup, third round of the league. So they didn't do too well. You know, could generally in the 90s they were a decent cup team, but that first Premier League season, I
think
just wait for the league.
Like those shirts, mate, are absolutely glorious. If I talk about the away shirt first, right?
Yeah.
This shirt, I don't think, is spoken about enough when it comes to Man United away kits, because yes, you've got the black away kit with synonymously for the Cantona Kung Fu kick, and then you've got the half and half Newton Heath kit of the green and the yellow. That for an away kit with the kind of jacquard emblem of the badge of Manchester United on it, the colour scheme of the blue, because it's not really a bright blue, is it? It's more of like it's a darker shade of blue, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
But it's unbelievable for a shirt, in my opinion. And I've got both of these, and they're incredible.
I remember back in primary school, quite a few kids had that blue, like that away shirt. I always rated it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Funny you mentioned, I found an article in Shoot magazine where they were reviewing. Oh, let me just read it. And they did a bit of a review on the Manchester United shirts. It's got Fergie's boys might have blown the title last year, but they've taken the early season award for the worst away kit. Whoever designed it must have a real sense of humor.
That is absolute blasphemy. Who wrote that?
Shoot magazine, 1992.
That's Shoot magazine.
And they've got on the home, so the tie-up on the home shirts at a certain style, and one quick hug will enable referees to silence Paul Ince once and for all.
Like, free your mind, Shoot magazine. Come on. Like, I'd probably, if someone turned up in a drawstring shirt back in 1992, everyone would be like, what? But if you look at that now, the design of the kit, like, they knew something ahead of its time, Umbro. Clearly, right? That home shirt in itself is beautiful.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
I still put it up there, one of the best time shirts. It's like, and like you've got the MUFC in between as well, the pattern.
The home shirt's got that, hasn't it? That kind of like shimmering MUFC. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because I mean, going forward, I'm not a fan of the laces in most of the Umbro shirts, to be honest. I know, safe space. Cool, what we want, yeah. But it works on this one.
Yeah, it does.
Works.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And I like it.
The
way
it's just,
I love to. Yeah.
That Man United badge. I was going to say, a Liverpool fan. This is big news here.
Yeah,
like,
just rate them as kits. They are, iconic. Both of them.
What's the pattern though on the away shirt supposed to be? Is it like kind of like almost like animal stripes, or?
It does look like it, doesn't it? Kind of like a brush strokes kind of.
Brush stroke, yeah.
Yeah, but I like that. I like how they've. I mean, how would it look if they took that giant Manchester United badge?
Very good question.
That would alter it massively.
Yeah. I mean, if you replicated the home shirt in the away with the same colours, I still think it would still look good.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you had the exact same template but just blue and black, it would still look lovely. But I think the Man United badge, at the angle that it is on the shirt, and just the fact that it's kind of over half of the shirt, just adds a real touch of class and uniqueness to the kit, I think.
Yeah. Well said. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we giving this one?
2 thumbs up from Woody. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up from me as well. Oh, welcome to the 2 thumbs up episode. Just going to get everything.
Yeah.
Listeners, every shirt's just going to get 2 thumbs up. So,
I was going to say, this is going to be so difficult, isn't it? We're all going to be like, love it.
Well, we started with. I mean, I think the next one we might have different opinions. So
Go on then.
So we're going to go on to the Villa.
Help me out here, Jonesy. Come on.
I mean, you own that home one, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, just knocked one of them down.
Oh,
there it is.
The HQ's fallen down.
Yeah, HQ's fallen down. Home shirt.
No, I don't like it.
Okay, it's fine.
I know.
Sharp intake of breath. Badge win a badge there, Jonesy. Badge win a badge.
Right. I like that. I don't like the collar, like the rings. If it probably had a collar, a decent, like a polo collar, I think it'd look nice.
What, so you think if this was like Manchester United, instead of the round neck bit,
yeah.
if it had a blue collar and the blue sleeve, you'd like it?
Yes.
Okay, good shout. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's give me memories of Dalian Atkinson, that wonder goal against Wimbledon.
The umbrella.
Yeah, the umbrella. The away I don't know. It's one of those ones I've sold on. I don't know why. Now we're doing this pod. I'm just having just regret of selling shirts.
Yeah, I think I've got the third as well from that. The yellow one.
Yeah, I had that as well.
Yeah, and that's a piece of art. But if we talk about these two, right? There's no where if you look at Sheffield Wednesday with Umbro, there was a slight kind of synchronicity in their kits, wasn't there? There was the same collar, kind of stripe,
Yeah. Is
this one?
Is it a carry on from?
Templates?
Yeah, like we were talking, I think, off air, how the kits carried on. Some carried over. I'm guessing
that was the season before the away, wasn't it?
I think this is why we'll go through the other ones as well that don't kind of like add up as well. But I think the season before I preferred the home shirt.
Yeah.
Remember what it is?
Yeah.
But this one where they've gone with it just doesn't work for me.
I think I'm with you on that one, mate. I think it's I still think it's a beautiful shirt, but I have the season before that one as well. Yeah, the Football League one, and that is a better shirt in my opinion because of the collar.
Yeah.
I don't think it works with that one, and I think the reason why that doesn't work for me is because there is a burgundy and a blue band around it. This bit, so it goes claret and blue. If it was just blue here, no claret, I think I'd probably appreciate it a bit more. But there seems to be just a bit of a bit of a banding issue there, and that's the only thing I don't like really about the kit. It just looked a bit weird.
Nailed the badge, like you said, and as you said, 2 different badges as well, home and away.
Yeah, again, like now you've said that, I completely forgot that, mate. 2 different badges. So obviously that's the new home shirt, isn't it? And they've obviously just gone keep the away.
Yeah. I'll go for my opinion. So
go on, mate.
All right, so I'll go thumbs down for the home.
I'm the same.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
but I would love to know what Villa fans think of that. Just know in the comments.
I feel a bit bad. I feel a bit kind of like, ooh.
Come on, mate.
I've said thumbs down to a Premier League shirt. I need to go and have a wash.
So good, mate. So good.
All right.
Excellent. Let's move on. Quick.
Yep.
Okay. Chelsea.
Dirty.
Oh, you got this one?
dirty.
Oh. So there's like we just said on the previous one, like you with the color.
Yeah,
Like I feel I had that for just the one color for that.
yeah. So
kind of-
for those of you listening, I'm holding up we've got the Chelsea 1992-93 up on the screen right now, and I've got the away shirt, which is the white with red pinstripes, Commodore sponsor, and a huge Chelsea shield. But you're right. Look at the trim. There's no white before that. It's just the blue collar. So it works better for me. If you look at the back of it, it's almost like a baseball top.
Yes.
Do you know what I
This is
mean?
another one as well. Like, is it a carryover home shirt?
Yeah, another carryover. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously the Umbro lettering's different. Yeah, and they've gone for that badge as well on the away.
Yeah.
We love a shield, don't we? I love the Commodore. Do you have a Commodore? I had a Commodore. I love the Commodore.
No, I didn't have a Commodore. No. But I just, again, it just reminded me of Chelsea Commodore. I mean, that home shirt's beautiful.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's one of their best home shirts of the 90s for them.
So my gripe as well. One's for sale with that's one of them has the faded sleeve down.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't think you come across many of those shirts in good condition anymore, do you?
No.
It's very rare.
Which sucks, but I was just talking about the laces. It kind of works on that away.
The actual home kit was a bit of a weird one. The away, sorry. It's because it had red shorts and it had red socks.
Okay.
So it was a little bit garish for Chelsea because, I mean, Chelsea didn't really have that kind of colour scheme, or did they? They might have done, I'm not sure. But it didn't. It looked nice as a kit because Umbro didn't spare on the detail for the kit. I think where Umbro kind of recovered themselves if there was a kit that didn't work. So, for example, like the Aston Villa one we just reviewed, like, fair enough, it didn't work for us. But if you look closely at the kit, you appreciate the attention to detail and the effort that has gone into every kit for their design, which you can't fault.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
So, sorry, 11th in the league, third round and quarterfinals of the League Cup, third round of the FA Cup. What are you going for this? I'll ask you first. What are you thinking?
Thumbs up for the home.
Yeah.
Because it's just a beautiful colour blue with a white collar and the Umbro on the sleeve. I'm also going to go thumbs up on the away because I think it's just a Premier League classic.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you showed it, and I agree with that. Yeah. We'll go 2 thumbs up. Excellent. Cool. Oh, who are we going for now? Here we go. Where's that?
Look at that in long sleeve as well.
Where's that green thumbs up button?
Like Tribble-like.
Yes. So sixth in the league, third round of the FA Cup, fourth round of the Coca-Cola Cup.
Do you have that away shirt?
No, I've got it in the candy.
You got it in candy?
Yeah. Which is pretty similar design.
I had the home kit as a kid. The Carlsberg red.
Yes, I had it as a kid. I had the away as a kid as well. I think Dad got it from Car Boots somewhere.
Beautiful kit.
Yeah, classic from Car Boots. Yeah, as I said, I love these shirts. I love the 100 years badge.
Why do you love them though, Jonesy? I know you're a Liverpool fan, but come on, why? Delve a bit deeper. Let's be a bit therapeutic now. Get it off your chest.
This is the first Adidas shirt we're reviewing, aren't we? Everything's been Umbro.
Yeah.
The
3-stripe.
Yeah, that template. I mean, I think any team who had that template. I mean, I've got Bayern Munich somewhere as well. I don't know. It just worked.
Yeah.
It just worked. And yeah, just got good memories of having those kits as a kid. Yeah, material was nice.
I think the colour is lovely as well. I think it's a real deep red and it's a real kind of bottle, kind of emerald green. I think colour scheme wise, when you pair them together, like in my eyesight now where I'm looking at both those kits, it's blending into like their tracksuit that they used to have. Do you remember like the kind of the green and the red tracksuit?
Yeah, of
But
course.
it's really clever, and I think the design of this, it pairs up with Carlsberg and the badge, and it just
Yeah.
looks
Yeah,
glorious.
it does. And then thinking, if you took those 3 stripes away on that home shirt, just how would that look? It wouldn't.
In my
Just like
mind, if I could try and be an Adidas designer for 5 seconds, I just don't
Yeah.
know how, other than the 3 stripes under the ribs, which again looked lovely.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be the only way that shirt could work.
Mm-hmm.
Although Germany 1992 with the 3 on the sleeve, not across the chest, do you think that would have worked on the Liverpool shirt?
Oh, is that the Arsenal?
Yeah. Do you think it would have worked in that format?
Oh,
But what would have been the third colour? Because you've obviously got red, yellow, and black for Germany on white. What would have been the
thought of that? That's a
one?
good call. I don't think you could you? Just go 3,
3 white
just
stripes,
Yeah.
but just with a little bit of spacing in between, like they do over the shoulder, maybe.
Yeah. But I mean, there's rumors, isn't it? The rumors the new away shirt is going to be that color.
Yeah, I've seen a few leaks.
Yeah.
I think that could be shirt of the season, personally. But yeah, that's a.
What I'm excited
shirt.
about Adidas as well is obviously they've done that retro, bringing things back, the re-releases, like the stuff they could bring back, like the tracksuits, like these shirts
dangerous.
as well. Yeah, I mean it's good for Liverpool because they've still got a good relationship with Carlsberg, so they can bring all that Carlsberg Adidas stuff back.
Yeah.
Which is good for if you don't want to pay a fortune now for.
But lethal for collectors.
Yes. Yes. But yeah. What are you going?
2 thumbs up, mate. Yes, solid 2 for me, really. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Cool. Right. Next we're going Ipswich Town. There we go. Get it out.
Get it out. Right.
Which was represented by John Watt in the
Escape to victory.
Yeah. So 16th in the league quarterfinals and the FA Cup quarterfinals in the Coca-Cola Cup.
Yeah. A Premier League classic.
But this is another one, isn't it, where they brought a new shirt, captain old shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at that badge. All right. Yeah, talk to me about this one.
Well, I didn't actually notice this until now. But if you look closely, I don't know if that's a good light on there. Can you see?
I can see it. Yeah.
It's like bruised banana pattern on the shirt.
Oh, yeah, you're
so
right.
It's like the little triangles. So again, attention to detail on this kit is superb. The collar with it being white works.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a blend of Aston Villa and Manchester United in terms of its Umbro design, where you've got the colouring on the collar and then you've got the red bit in the middle. The drawstring.
Does it need the drawstring? If they just put a button on that, a couple of buttons, how would that
look? Doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't, mate. I mean, if you tucked it in, for example, it doesn't really need the drawstring. So you're right. It could easily go without, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But I think following suit from Umbro, I think the drawstring was their kind of. Oh, it's gone down again. It was their theme, wasn't it? But yeah, I love it.
You love it? So my brother, I don't know if it's time. My brother always had a gripe about this Ipswich, the sponsor. He always asked me why was it wonky? Why? It seems to rattle him. So after he told me that, I thought, there we go. I thought I'd try and fix it up. Does that look better?
Weirdly, no.
No?
I don't know
Do you
why.
like it on an angle?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it all happens for a reason, mate. You can't be playing with these things. I know, like your brother's got a very valid point, like a very valid point. And probably to the untrained eye, it didn't bother me, but for some reason, it's like, don't touch it. Like, leave it alone.
Don't touch it. Let's talk about the away. Same template we've seen on a few others.
Yeah, this is a bit of a
had that from the 91, 92.
Yes.
The replicate.
Yeah.
With the pattern on the sleeve. What are you thinking?
Bit boring, this one.
You've got is it the next season Is it the red?
The red. Yeah.
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 Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah. I just think that's too close to because there's a lot of white on that home shirt. If you look at the
Yeah, you're
long
right,
sleeve
yeah.
version of it, it just seems like there's a lot of white. I think they
Yep.
could have steered away from a white away kit for this one. And maybe, I tell you what, have looked good. If they'd have kept the same template as that kit, but did it in red and black.
Oh,
Ooh. There you go,
yes.
Ipswich. What could
There
you
you
have
go.
done? Yeah.
Excellent. What were you going for this one?
Thank you, Jonesy. I'm going for thumbs up for the home, thumbs down for the away.
It was the same as well, mate. That away, it's not very inspiring, is it? It's just a
No,
plain.
no.
Could
Boring.
have done so much more. Yeah. Excellent. All right. Next.
What
we
did
are
they do
going-
at Sheffield Wednesday?
What do you mean? If they.
What did they wear? Would they have worn the white? Would they have got away with that?
Oh.
I'll have to look that up. Listeners, any Ipswich fans, what did you wear at Sheffield Wednesday away that season?
Yeah.
Crikey, I want to know that because I always think like that's too white and blue for
Yeah. Good one. So we'll have to deep dive into.
deep dive. Deep dive.
All right. Excellent. All right. We're going to Southampton, 18th in the league, third round of the FA Cup, third round of the League Cup. Straight off the bat, I had that home shirt and I sold it pretty quickly. I was not a fan. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, come on, speak to me. What's your thoughts?
I've got the
Before I go on a rant.
I've got the home shirt and I really like it.
Really?
I just
No.
yeah, I like the black part of it with the
like
thick
the
black
round-
collar and cuffs.
I like the badge.
I also like the fact that there's a lot more stripes in these kits. There's not like just 3 or 4. I like the fact that there's stripes, you know. It's very Sabutio-esque, this kit for the home.
Just I always thought that design is just for Admiral is just lost in the it's kept in the 80s.
Yeah, it's,
Modernize it up.
yeah, it does age a bit, doesn't it? I can see that.
Because before this, they had Hummel, didn't they? And they were, when they brought one of the designs back, didn't they?
Hmm.
So the Hummel was class.
Yeah. I mean, I do like it. I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but it's nice. I mean, the away, for example, though. I mean, what on earth is going on with that? Like, that's Portsmouth, isn't it?
It does, isn't it?
Like, they must have hated that shirt being like in the.
Yeah, we should have asked Dan from Sure Hits the Fan what his thoughts are. There's a lot of love for Southampton.
Honestly, though, if you put Goodman's on that, you'd have a Portsmouth shirt.
You would. That Draper Tools doesn't work, does it?
No, but what goes through it's like Sheffield Wednesday coming out with a red and white striped away kit. Like, that wouldn't work. So I don't know why they've done that.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, as I said, it's not for me. What do you? I'll go first. Actually, I'll go.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Thumbs down for me, both of them. Sorry,
Okay.
fans. All right. Where are you going?
I'm going thumbs down for the away shirt because it just looks a bit weird and it's too pompy for my liking. You know, so from a fan's perspective, it's a no-go. For the home shirt, I'm going to go thumbs up because I think I like the black element to the kit.
Okay. I respect that.
Thank you. I respect that.
I respect it. All right. Hey, all look the same. Blackburn Rovers, 4th in the league, quarterfinals of the FA Cup, semi-finals of the League Cup. Good season for a promoted team.
So to go with your away, mate, I've got the home for you. You've probably got the home of this, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the home.
It's a real rich blue, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It is. I like the pattern. I like it in between. You've got we've got like a diamond pattern, don't you?
Yeah, it's like Umbro-y, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The only thing about is this the sponsor, the red on the blue doesn't work, in my opinion.
On the other one, though, which is where they won the league, it was white, wasn't it? A white background.
The next season, exact same shirt, but you see what they put a block. That works.
Yeah, that does work a bit more, doesn't it? Yeah, it kind of
Yeah, that's
loses
one.
it because it's almost like a purple, isn't it? That blue.
Yeah, yeah. That's not a great. I love that shirt. They're so comfy to wear. I like
The
the red trimmings around the
yeah, the
sleeve.
cuff.
I like
Hmm.
yeah, the red on the collar.
Well, it's the only Asics kit in the league, right?
Yeah, of course.
And it's a
Yeah.
Japanese manufacturer, so I'd like to know how Asics and Blackburn kind of came together
Yes.
because were Blackburn the first Asics to the Premier, like to the English football, maybe?
Did Newcastle are Umbro in this season? They weren't in the Premier League, were they?
No, I think
Or
they
were
did
they
go.
Asics? Because they went for Asics for the next season, and then they had the same. So,
Yeah,
and then
possibly.
Aston Villa went to Asics as well, didn't they?
Now you've mentioned that McEwen's lager, I can't get out of my mind.
How they
Just
put
the
a
fact
block.
it's yeah. I mean, it still
Yeah.
looks nice, but if you compare it to the other one, again though, mate, honestly, yeah, I'm in awe of these kit designers for the 90s football shirts because there is just so much intricacy in these kits.
Badge as well. This is
Yeah.
this is a player issue one. Just how it's knitted and like sewn into it.
It is
Um,
beautiful.
yeah. What about the away? You're a fan? Do I look good?
Yeah, you do, mate. It is a lovely
You
shirt.
you've
Yeah.
got this one?
I've got it with Big Al on the back.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so I mean,
Brilliant.
classic like Asics again, but yeah, a beautiful shirt. Can't go wrong with it, and the fact that it's just got black and red stripes, nothing else.
No, that's
Like
it.
you don't need
Yeah.
anything more on that, do you?
No. And
The
the next
badge looks
seasons as well.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they nailed it. Asics actually nailed the Rovers
If I'm
shirts, I think.
if I'm honest, I think Blackburn had amazing kits for a good 3 or 4 seasons in the Premier League from this one.
Yeah. Well, I own every outfield home and away through the 90s of
Do you?
Rovers. Yeah, I went on I set myself a little mission a few years ago just to find one team affordable,
Mm-hmm.
not Liverpool, because I had most of them as a kid. I wanted something different.
Yeah.
So I've got every Rovers home and away and third from 90. Well, got the 91 now as well, haven't I? The home one. Because actually, like, I know, going through the previous season, right? The color change. So this is a Ribeiro one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they went from obviously just the color. Look how different.
That's the dark color
That's
change.
dark, isn't it? And the
Wow.
Performance Lager as well with a black. Like Ribeiro.
That looks better, I think, than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that home
the
shirt
other
there
one?
with the Ribeiro one, I think black looked better on that blue color scheme.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
That's a great kit.
yeah. So kind of different. So for Asics to go, right, we're changing the color to dark blue. After years of having that other color, the other blue, yeah, good move.
Yeah.
All right, I think we know what's going on with this. Why are we going?
Yeah,
Thumbs up
it's
for me.
yeah, it's definitely. I can't say a thumbs down to Blackburn shirts in the 90s, if I'm honest. I mean, the only thing that I have a gripe about is the fact that of the shade of blue with the red lettering, but it still works. So yeah, two thumbs up, mate. Yeah,
Excellent. So 2 thumbs up for you. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Whoa, Manchester City.
Hello.
Brother. So 9th in the league, quarterfinals, FA Cup, 3rd round of the league. That's a bad season.
One of the greatest Premier League away shirts of all time.
That purple one?
Just going to say that, yeah.
Do you have it?
I do. I can't find it anywhere.
So
but
here's my gripe, right?
I
sold it. I had it. I sold it. I thought I was selling it to someone who told me, massive fan, they needed it for their collection. You know where this is going. Sold it to them. Oh, what's on eBay?
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah,
Jonesy.
I know.
Was it Noel Gallagher or Liam,
Nah,
or
I thought I was selling it to someone who actually a massive fan. I got,
subhuman scum?
yeah. But that's one of the ones I regret as well. I don't know why I sold it. I could have kept it. Look how iconic that was.
I mean, again, they don't work as a pairing. There's no
No, this is
link
another one,
between
isn't
the
it?
two.
No, so
You
it's a
know,
replicate home, and yeah, just the kind of a new. So kept the same home from the previous season, and brought out a new away. I love that home shirt.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the collar's not black though, is it? It's navy, is that right?
Yes, that's right. And this is another one as well with the sleeves that fades. If you could find one
Yeah.
that's not faded, you are paying an absolute fortune.
Who'd have thought the word brother, though, written across the shirt would look good? It just does, doesn't it?
It does, but you think of Sharp as well. Sharp brother, they just work, didn't it?
If it had sister across it, do you think it would look as good?
If they had a female team back then, would have sister.
But do you know, it's just weird, isn't it? When you really, because sometimes when I look at a football shirt, I stare at it so much that when I look at the sponsor and I kind of think, I'm reading the word brother here. And I'm like, I almost forget what it is because it's a sponsor. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But it just works.
It does. I'm not going to keep going on about this, why I sold that away shirt. But yeah, look how just like the color of the sponsor, like the Umbro, the shield, it works.
Badge within a badge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just works. And that home shirt as well. Just that pattern in there works as well.
Yeah, I think Man City have based their kits on these two quite a few times over not so much the home one actually, but I know they've used the pinstripe in a few kits as of recent, haven't they? So this was a very pioneering kit for the citizens, and I'm going thumbs up for both Man City.
Yep, me too, mate. Me too. This is why it's a good season. I mean, you can see how many thumbs up we're giving. This is why we wanted to do this season.
Yeah, it's difficult, mate.
This is a great season for kids.
This could be like a 5-minute episode where we're like, right, 92, 93, thumbs up from both.
Thumbs apart from Southampton.
Apart from Portsmouth's B team.
All right, next. I'm excited about these ones. Woo! Norwich, third in the league, fourth round of the FA Cup.
Hello, Canary.
Round of the league up. Off the bat, I love that home. I need that home shirt. I think it's one of my favorite. I don't like the word grail, but I think it's nearly up there.
Sorry, I just ruined your stat by just for some reason inside my head I wanted to say hello Canary, and I don't know why, but I did it over your beautiful stat, Jonesy. So I apologise.
Hello Canary.
Yeah,
one of my favorites.
But what did you say this shirt was a few episodes ago?
Did I say bird shit or something?
You said bird shit, right? So I say egg and cress, which I'm sure, which again is a really, but it seems like a really posh, pompous English way of saying like, ew, Norwich with the egg and cress shirt. Yeah.
Oh,
whereas Jones is like, bird shit.
Bird shit, mate. But have you, like, going through, I've seen on like the worst Premier League kicks of all time, this on there. But to me, I think it's one of the best Premier League kits of all time. And this is where, everyone has their own opinion. And this is why we're doing this episode, to share our opinions.
Yeah. Can I shock you, Jonesy?
Here we go. Yeah.
I love the home shirt, but I think they have just basically gone, well, no one else is going to wear yellow and green this season. So let's just throw out a tennis shirt for the away. Like, I just think the away shirt is such a, like, the sleeves are bloody glorious, but it's such a lackluster design compared to the first.
It is. Yeah. And look at this photo look how scratched the sponsor is. As you can see, it's, Obviously, I've got these images of Football Kit Archive, which is, I reckon, is the best website to find anything kit related. They nail it. I'm a big fan.
Did they wear this away kit anywhere?
I think so. I don't know.
Where would they have worn it? I don't remember ever seeing them in it.
Oh, where's that race for the title VHS?
Yeah, I kind of feel like that home kit is so iconic, and for me as a player, I think, and a kit collector, if I was a player in like a Premier League team, I'd be excited to wear any of the kits. I'd be like, oh, we're
Yeah.
going to such and such this weekend, so we're going to wear the away kit. Wicked. Like for Norwich, it must be like, yeah, yellow and green again, boys. Sorry.
Let's go to the team photo. Have a look. Like, how much does that stand out to the rest?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
And notice in that team lineup, they've got no sponsor. Quite a few teams don't have sponsors, actually.
Again, though, because that's Norwich and Peterborough Building Society, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a lot of the teams, we're talking Nottingham Forest with Shipston's Brewery, Norwich and Peterborough, Sanderson, which was a Yorkshire-based software company. You've got a lot of clubs like Fison's, that was like a pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
They're all local to like some of the clubs, and I think that's a great way of doing it, because that's what a lot of non-league and lower league clubs do now. And there wasn't a massive sponsorship thing in those days, because I don't think they knew the Premier League was going to take off like it would.
No.
Maybe that's why they were sponsorless.
West Ham with Dagenham Motors and
Yeah.
Bring it back.
But it looks good, doesn't it?
Does. Yeah. As I said, the away shirt, it's okay, but the home shirt, is that the similar? I mean, you've got Ribeiro there for Coventry, haven't you?
Yeah.
Similar kind of.
I mean, they're very jazzy.
Jazzy, yeah.
I mean, they are very creative.
I'd love to find a designer how they just kind of just throw something at the wall and it sticks, I guess.
But if you compare that to Ribeiro with Crystal Palace, they were quite safe with Crystal Palace.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
It's funny what goes through people's minds of this design for this Norwich shirt. Were they like, oh, yeah, I'm going to throw green and white speckles on the yellow kit? Like, really? What for?
And like, if they obviously design this and then they go to the club, like to the chairman or whoever, and go, what do you think of this? I love it.
Yeah, I'd love to be a fly on the wall with that. Yeah, like these are the designs of what it could have been.
Yeah.
Thumbs up for the home.
Yeah.
Thumbs down for the away.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. Yeah.
It's like a tennis shirt, the away.
All right.
New balls, please.
All right. Here we go.
Oh.
Another Admiral. So we've gone to Wimbledon. 12th in the league, 5th round FA Cup, 3rd round of the League Cup. I got to say, this is like, it reminds me of a shirt you'd wear in primary school for your
you're spot on.
Yeah.
Like PE.
Listen, Admiral are losing their way. Like, they're not.
Look,
no.
I think we can move quite quickly on this.
Thumbs down?
Yeah, on both.
Yeah.
Poor effort from Wimbledon, because they had that classic kit where they won the FA Cup in 88, I think, was it? All right.
Yeah.
But that, it just looks boring. And that away shirt, I mean, what are you doing?
Yes. The only memorable thing about that home shirt is, have you seen that picture of Vinnie Jones up on the ladder nailing the Wimbledon shirt to the Chelsea? Yeah, that's the only thing I would put out. Even with a sponsor, you reckon it would? I don't know. I don't think it could fix it.
Yeah, you couldn't save that one, I'm afraid.
No. All right, thumbs down. Moving on.
Yeah. Sorry, Dons.
Sorry, mates. Oh, here we go. I'd love to know your thoughts on the away. Right, so Coventry. So 15th in the league, 3rd round of the FA Cup, 2nd round of the League Cup. Another Ribeiro.
Yeah.
Obviously, I said my thoughts on the home. I love that shirt.
Yeah, it's iconic.
Did I tell you the story I had about that shirt? When I've got a couple of Coventry match worn shirts.
Yeah.
I bought off a seller a few years ago, and originally on the list he had that shirt, match worn Peter Unlove. I get there, he says, "Sorry, mate, the Peter Unlove one's not available." My friend, who was a good Coventry fan, he died, so we had him cremated in his favourite shirt and favourite player. So no shirt
Which
for
is
me.
beautiful, yet so tragic. But
tragic. I send my condolences.
yeah.
So that was the closest I got to getting that shirt. Yeah.
Do you know, one of my weird stats, right? When I was a kid, I used to look at the player profiles on the sticker albums, and I always used to go along the pictures and go, "Ooh, who shares a birthday with me? Ooh, 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 Peter Underlove. I share a birthday with Peter Underlove, 25th of February."
Oh,
And that's why I like Coventry. You know,
yeah. That but that home shirt. The away? What are you thinking?
it looks a bit like marbling on a steak or a piece of meat.
I never thought of that, but I think you're spot on.
I don't like the away shirt as much.
No.
I think where they went to their purple era of away kits, it was lovely.
Yes, I agree.
But again, Ribeiro like delivered on the home shirt. Are you still giggling at the steak marbling?
Yeah.
The home shirt. The home shirts work, but their second shirts, they're like they run out of steam. Do you know what I mean? So they focus too much on the home.
All right.
So yeah,
I think we're kind of going to agree. I'm going to go thumbs up, thumbs down for the away. So thumbs up for the home, thumbs down for the away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. Who are we on now? Way. We've gone to Sheffield United.
Yeah.
14th in the league, semi-finals of the FA Cup, third round of the Coca-Cola Cup. There's another one. This is where
Joe, I watched a classic match of the day on YouTube the other day, right? And the home shirt. So within the actual neckline of the kit, because it's the same as this Chelsea one, you see you've got the red bit in the neck here.
Yeah.
Sheffield United's one was black, and it just looked weird. It looked like they were wearing like a black vest underneath.
I can see that on here. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that as much. But the home shirt, as much as I hate to admit it, I think it's their greatest shirt of the club.
Yeah.
I think the badge, the sponsor, the colouring of the kit, it looked awesome. And I like that kit. The away.
So this is another kind of used from the previous season. Even the badge, everything's different, isn't it? The Umbro font. It's a replicate where the home shirt is a...
I'm getting the feeling, mate, these clubs, right, are like, do you want to be in the Premier League next season? Of course, yeah. When's it start? August. It's July. Oh, crap. Have we got a kit? Just use the away from last season. We'll design a new home. It's like, it's all panic. Do you know what I mean? Like they had to quickly grab a kit. Like, the badges don't work. Like, it's weird.
No. I don't know. It's... Give me, obviously, Brian Dean, first day of the season for the home shirt. But do you think the Umbro works on the home shirt?
Yeah, it does. I just...
You like it?
It doesn't look right on players like Alan Cork. That's the only thing. It's a bit of a weird... I like the home shirt. I'm going to say the away shirt is dreadful.
All right, so I did a bit of a mashup, right, with Sheffield Wednesday. All right.
No, you didn't.
Oh, here we go. But using the template, what do you think about that?
You know I love you, Jonesy, but don't ever do this again, all right?
Yes. Sorry. I just mashed up for the listeners. I just mashed up a Sheffield United shirt in the Sheffield Wednesday. Oh.
It works, though. Can I see it again?
Sure.
It actually is a lovely shirt, mate.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think you could have, why didn't they do that?
I had a lot of free time the other week, so I was thinking, let's just mash up some shirts. What would they look like? I was thinking, because to be honest, I'm not a fan of that Sheffield United home shirt.
You're not, no.
No. That's why I thought, what would it look like in the replicate kind of template? It does, yeah.
If you had that shirt that you've just created with white shorts, white socks, or even black shorts, black socks, I think you'd be onto a winner there with that Sheffield United shirt.
Yeah.
It's just funny, isn't it? I wonder if they thought that, because that's actually a nice shirt, mate. As much as I hate to admit it, it's nice. Let's move on.
All right. Okay, I'm going to go both thumbs down for me. What are you going?
Thumb up for the home shirt because it's just lovely watching their reaction when Waddle puts in the free kick.
Yeah.
And the away shirt is new.
There we go. Excellent. All right, let's move on to Tottenham.
Yeah.
Eighth in the league, semi-finals, FA Cup, fourth round of the Coca-Cola Cup. I've got the home and I've got the away.
Yeah, I've got these as well. Yeah. I mean, they kept that away shirt till what, 2002?
It's the Ronnie, isn't it? It's Uncle Ronnie's shirt.
Uncle Ronnie.
That's
Yeah.
Southampton hat trick.
Again, where have they got the design from for Umbro? Because they're like, this is what I'm. If you think about Adidas and other clubs, right? A lot of their templates are the same nowadays, aren't they? In terms of kits, well, a lot are. Umbro, we've seen what 4 separate designs so far.
Yeah,
maybe more.
And the difference for the away and the so they've got the same pattern. So they've got the THFC.
Yeah.
Were you a fan of the button? So this has got like a actual thingy button. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Button.
No, I don't like that. No.
You like the kind of
the fold out kind of. Yeah. Smart.
Yeah, big fan of these ones. They nailed the third. Have you got the third as well?
Is that the light blue one?
Do you know one? No. Spurs. Look at that. Who come out with that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Pinstripes with the Spurs. So Ajax had the same kind of thing, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That's a nice one, that one.
Yeah. I like them. And this is there was a carryover. Was this the one they wore at the cup final after being in with Hummel?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you won the cup in that one?
Yeah. I just think as well, like Tottenham and as of late, they've tried too hard with their kits.
Yeah, the kits are trash.
I think if you stick to that design like there, plain white, a little bit of navy blue detail on a sponsor, with navy blue shorts, navy blue socks with a white top, it would look lush.
Yes.
But I just don't know why. They're overcomplicating things now.
I agree. All right. I'm going to go by thumb up.
Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Moving on. Hot stuff. Arsenal. Oh, there you go. 10th in the league. Double winners of the cup. Oh. This, I reckon, putting out there, is one of my favourite Premier League shirts, I think.
The home one?
Of all time. Yeah, I love it.
It's lush. I mean, I've got the Norwegian one of this as well.
Yeah. And
beautiful.
Who else?
Yeah.
I think that was it. Germany.
Yeah.
Portugal.
Yeah. Germany, Portugal.
Roma third.
Porto, I think. One of them, maybe. And I know they did dabble with, was it Gamba Osaka, maybe at the time? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But that template is lush, isn't it?
I mean, we talked about, you mentioned earlier the Liverpool, didn't you? If Liverpool had that.
Yeah.
I mean, they could. I think it could. The red sleeves with the white. I don't know, because it would just mash it. It would just blend as one thing, wouldn't it?
Could they have introduced gold, like a bit of yellow, maybe? Would it have looked as nice?
I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board just to mess around with
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine if you did like gold, white, gold on the sleeve there and just had the red, it might look okay. But at Liverpool at that point didn't really introduce yellow into their kit, did they? That much?
No,
not as they do now.
Yeah,
but again,
give me that iconic Ian Wright celebration. I think he scored against Coventry. I think that was keeper.
Yeah.
How can we not talk about?
Is that the old celebration?
Yeah.
They both of these kits were the seasons before, weren't they?
Yes. No, I don't know.
Or was that new? Or did Arsenal carry that over for the 93?
Arsenal had the.
Oh no. Arsenal carried the home shirt over the following season, 93-94, didn't they? But they changed their away shirt changed to the 3 stripe over the shoulder.
Yeah, had the season one before that. Oh, here we go. Oh, they had this one before, didn't they?
That's the one. Yeah, I've got that one. It's lush. Yeah.
But yeah,
it's
Because obviously
Another-
the Adidas logos are different on those
That's
two we've
it.
got featured there.
The tricolor
Yeah. Yes.
or trefoil.
Are you a
sorry.
fan of which one? Do you prefer this one or the? I think I like both.
It's difficult.
Adidas.
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, I think Adidas and that Brisbane. Have you got that?
Yeah, I've got
Is there
a
re-release
replica in.
one?
Yeah, I've got a re-release in long sleeve, and I'm actually
Oh.
having the Football League like emblem on the sleeves.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah, it's beautiful. It's just an iconic pairing, isn't it? And that's definitely thumbs up from me.
Yeah,
definite.
I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go the same. Love that shirt. Love them both. Need them both.
Yeah, that could be the best two, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Nottingham Forest relegated. 5th round of the FA Cup, 5th round of Coca-Cola. Brian Clough's last season. All right. Another one where they've updated the home.
Yeah.
Carried over. Look at that Shipston. Look at that away one. It's still got the tag on it.
Yeah, so the away one is the one with the blue. It went to navy blue Labatt's across it.
Yeah.
So I think that's obviously what that would have looked like in the 91-92 season. But the home shirt is glorious. Just thin white pinstripes. I love that home shirt. And the badge is huge. It looks brilliant. The away shirt is also nice. Again, I like the colour scheme of the white, black, and the red.
I think I prefer the home. I mean, they say a sponsor makes a kit. I think I prefer the home and the Labatt's.
Yeah, I do.
The picture of Stan Collymore in it. Roy Keane was still around this time, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks. Wow, I just picture in the away shirt as well. Shipston's, yeah, I think obviously Labatt's. I think it'd be a lot better. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the home. I like the away. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm a little bit on the fence, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think they could have probably done a little bit better with it. And maybe gone with the pinstripe of the away. Very similar to the Sheffield Wednesday kind of colouring, maybe. So I'm going to go thumbs up for home, thumbs down for the away.
Yeah. Easy. All right. Next, we are going to Oldham. 19th in the league, 3rd round of the FA Cup, 4th round of the Coca-Cola Cup. Have you got Oldham? What have you got?
I've got Oldham's away, but sponsorless.
Oh. See, the only pictures I could find, I think before that they had Bovis, and then later on they go to JD.
JD, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that badge in itself, though, if you look close up at the badge, like you can't beat 90s Premier League badges.
Look at that.
That's so good.
And that's another updated one. Updated away, kept the same home.
Yeah.
The home, comparing it to other shirts, I don't like the home. I don't know the pattern. It doesn't do.
If I'm honest, neither of them work. If I'm completely honest,
I mean, you could have, if they had, like, for example, like a Chelsea pattern. I mean, it would pretty much be a Chelsea shirt, wouldn't it? So I guess you've.
Well, they're both the same color scheme, really. I mean, Chelsea's like there are things I like about both the kits.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the red collar and the blue of the shirt of the home of the Oldham. I like the design idea of Oldham's away. It's just neither of them work potentially for me.
Comparing that away to another string, like a lace one you've got, the collar is different, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's a ribbed collar on that one.
Oh.
So it's not actually like the round kind of. Yeah, so if you compare them to the Chelsea one is just straight design, whereas that's like a bit more ribbed and it's got a bit more elasticity to it.
All right, I'm thinking. For me, I'm thumbs down for both. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thumbs down for both. Sorry,
but
they are still classics, just not good enough.
Sorry, Oldham. Welcome back to the Football League, though. Oldham.
Yeah, welcome back. Whoop.
Welcome back. Okay, there we go. Crystal Palace, 20th in the league, 3rd round of the FA Cup semi-finals of the Coca-Cola Cup. Bukta, what are you thinking?
I don't like the ratio of blue to red on the home
No?
shirt. It's a bit blocky.
The
It's
away just looks
okay.
like the away just looks like it's stuck in the 80s. I don't know. It's like one
Yeah,
of
it's like
those
Brazil.
match,
Like, well,
match of the 70s, match of the 80s.
yeah, it looks very dated, their away shirt, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Do you like the sponsor work? Tulip Computers?
Again, it's iconic, but it just doesn't look right on the away
Yeah.
where
Because I
they've
think we were
introduced
talking
the
about
red bit.
this the other week, how I've completely kind of threw my mind that Crystal Palace had the two manufacturers that season because Bukta went into liquidation.
Yeah.
So they got to Ribeiro, didn't they? And Bukta wouldn't let Ribeiro use the same shirt because of copyright. So
Yeah.
I've got the other one as well. So I've got to put the Ribeiro one up as well, the collar. What do you think with a collar? So without the collar, with the collar.
Looks better
Same?
with the collar,
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
but still just like there's too much. I mean, if I look at Palace shirts gone by, like there's not enough blue on that for me.
No, so I've got a couple of Palace shirts actually.
Because I've got the one where they went to Nutmeg and it was like
This one? That
94.
one?
Yeah. That's lovely. But that's got more blue on it, right? Or a bit more stripe.
A bit more of a stripe, and then I got the where the other one is. I did have. Sorry, I had the season after as well, but yeah, comparing it to that's a
And the
Palace
badge
shirt.
looks better as well.
Yeah. But we'll get into that when we do 90,
yeah,
95. We'll talk about that. And
I'm sorry, I'm a thumbs down on both.
yes, I agree. Not feeling that one. Excellent. All right.
I'm sorry if any Crystal Palace fans are listening, but you know, I'm sure there
we
are.
go.
BPFD shirts. Sorry, mate.
Now we're tuning into Classic FM. QPR.
Dennis the Menace.
Fifth in the Premier League. How they'll take that now.
Mm.
Fourth round of both cups. I've got to say that away shirt is probably one of my favourite shirts. I was talking about the red and the black. I love that shirt.
Yeah, lovely combo. Yeah.
Home shirt. I'm not sure what the yellow kind of trim on the shoulders, if you can see.
Yeah.
I don't know what it works on the. I don't know.
It could have gone without, couldn't it? Really?
Yeah. So they used in-house manufacturers this season, Clubhouse.
So
design. Yep.
Here's my theory on this. I can remember as a kid, the shirt used to look massive and the shorts used to look tiny on Les Ferdinand. So it was very top heavy, right? Now, obviously, I used to go to Reading quite a lot as a kid at Elm Park. And in that same season, they had a kit made by Pallada, which was spot on with that kit.
I remember Pallada, yeah.
If you look at the design of the collar, they had the dot work and the trim around the collar, as did Reading. Yeah. The shorts, they had the white shorts, but with the blue block, white, blue block on the side. Yeah. So it was very similar to Reading's kit, but just two different manufacturers. Wow. Now, I want to know if Clubhouse was kind of piggybacking off of Pallada, maybe, or vice versa. But I can remember as a kid, they looked very similar. And I used to think, that's Reading, but it's QPR. And then I thought, right. Yeah.
But that away, they've brought back, like, looking through the kits through, like, previous seasons, that kind of...
a great kit.
Yeah.
That away kit belongs to QPR, black and white, black and red hoops.
Yeah, I love that shirt. I think even with the Classic FM, I know it looks cheaply, just kind of like someone's just ironed it on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it works.
So great kits.
So yeah, I love the sponsor. I think thumbs down for the home, thumbs up for the away, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good choice.
All right. Okay, let's move on. Middlesbrough. More Admiral. I think there's this theme here with me and Admiral. I just don't. Not much love. The away one, not too bad. What is your thoughts? The home shirts.
Home shirts grim.
That home shirt belongs in 1984.
Yeah, it just looks like a rugby shirt, doesn't it? Like Welsh rugby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really got much to say about this. I mean, the ICI sponsor as well. It's not great.
No.
The away shirt is better. I quite like the fact it's got a little bit of individuality to it.
Yeah. So I was thinking they could have done something with the. I mean, Leeds. Well, we'll get onto Leeds as well because it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, because
story.
Leeds had that, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they had it for the away and the third, but that I don't know. Yeah.
It's thumbs down for the home. It's thumbs up for the away because I think
Yeah,
the away is very 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, but that I don't know. Yeah,
It's a bit of a
I
weird
agree.
one, isn't it? I've not got
It
much
is.
to say about it. I'm a bit kind of
No.
like, meh.
Let's move on. Oh, more Admiral love, and actually
Yeah.
sponsored by Admiral Leeds.
Yeah.
17th in the league, which is terrible for the champions of the previous season. 4th round of the FA
Awful.
Cup, 3rd round of the Coca-Cola Cup. I had that home and I had it all three actually, and I've sold all three. But I always thought I can't remember selling the away. I was looking for it, and I was like, I've sold it. That home shirt's boring.
Yeah, I've got both. The home shirt is boring. The away shirt's nice.
Yeah.
You've sold some classic shirts, Jonesy. It's hurting me.
Now we're doing this pod. So, what
What have I done?
what have I done?
Yeah, home shirt boring. Yeah.
Like they could have done something with if they done. I know if they did that home with that same away pattern and the white. Do you think it would have been?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see where you're going with this. I see where Jonesy's brain's going.
Yeah, so I haven't edited this one. I'll have to do it another time.
Yeah, the away's nice. It's a thumbs down for the home and a thumbs up for the away.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, and the third's a banger as well.
What's the third? Yellow.
Yellow. We want. Yeah.
Remember now.
Cool. All right. I think we're going to let's go Everton.
Ooh.
Oh. Like I was saying with Oldham, if Oldham had that kind of pattern like Everton have got there.
Yeah.
But this is another one as well with the sleeve fades. Sick of talking about it now.
Yeah, but it bothers me because I completely agree. I've got the season before this, and the NEC is tiny.
Yeah.
As opposed to the big NEC. NEC blue white collar is very Everton, and I like that. The home shirt is okay. It's not enough for me to do a thumbs up though.
Well, funny you mentioned NEC. What about if I put the next season's NEC on there? Does that make it better? Really?
No. No. There is a weird difference. This one looks almost KFC from a distance. I love that away shirt, though. I've got the away shirt.
Oh, do you have that one? Oh, yeah. I'm a fan of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. The home shirt's a bit boring, though.
Yeah, the home shirt's not. Yeah, it's not that great. But the away, I mean, I think their away is iconic. It's still kind of highly regarded, despite the colours. Because I think there was a bit of outrage because it's closer, to Liverpool. The kind of it's like salmon, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more orange. Part of it.
I remember reading an article or something about it back then, where people were like,
Nah, and also though the complete kit of that's lovely. It's got the orangey banding around the shorts at the bottom, and then the socks have got the orange and then the blue top with the Umbro taping around the top of the sock. And as a kit, it just looked glorious.
I'd love to collect that away shirt. Look at that badge as well.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. It's a thumbs down home, thumb up away again for me.
But did they release it? Do you have that away with that sponsor, or is it an updated sponsor?
I had it with that one, the NEC.
Yeah. Okay, so you were going thumbs down. I think the same. Thumbs down home, thumbs up away. Is that
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Done. Whoa.
What a wonderful tour.
Whoa. What a rush.
Yeah, I just, I kind of, it's made me realise, though, that there wasn't a lot of, there was a lot of individuality at the same time there wasn't, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
Because Like there was one shirt from each club that was good.
It's like a transition. There was a transition, wasn't it? Going into the new era, but staying back in the
Yeah, it was like
yeah.
they had to focus on one kit and make it good. And then that's when they then obviously cottoned on and went, actually, do you know what? We need to do 1 or 2 kits. We need both.
Yeah.
They're going to look good per season, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's where kits changed from kind of 93 to 94 because they started focusing on a package of kits as opposed to just one
Yeah.
good kit and one near away.
Yeah,
You know?
it'd be interesting if we obviously we'll try and do some more episodes in the future. How it goes mid '90s, later '90s with kits, like say
Yeah.
what we're talking about the style. Because I think
Yeah.
the 92, 93 is a good one to start with.
Yes.
That transition period.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
so moving forward, I think it's going to be our choices. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what our ratings are going forward.
Yeah, and also what other people's opinions are of what we've done today, because we have done a very quick whistle-stop tour into the 92-93 season. I think we've covered it off in very good detail there, mate, to be honest, in terms of the detail
Just
of the kit.
listeners, you're going to have to watch this, all right? So it's going to be on YouTube, and if you have Spotify, change it to video so you can watch this as well, because, yeah, there's so much to look at, isn't there?
Yeah. A lot of effort goes into these videos as well. And I think in terms of the kind of what you could learn from looking at the kits and the fact that we show off our own kits, Jonesy. I mean,
Absolutely.
come on. What podcast does that?
Look like in a warehouse, don't I?
Exactly.
Warehouse.
Exactly.
Yeah. Looks like I'm in classic football shirts.
Just hidden in the corner. Got to keep your voice down.
Just, yeah, so Doug doesn't see me.
Right. That was it.
That's it.
We've got some exciting news though, Jonesy, to finish this podcast on though, haven't we?
Do we? Oh.
I think we do.
Yeah. Oh,
so
just let us settle head down with what I just mentioned about being stuck in a factory, eh?
Exactly. And very nicely done too, sir. Very nicely done.
There you go.
Guys, we are very fortunate to now be an affiliate of Classic Football Shirts. We are now able to offer you a podcast discount code.
Absolutely.
So we now have the podcast code, which is available for 10% off at Classic Football Shirts. So please go and buy yourself a 92-93 home or away shirt on me and Jonesy.
Yes.
Just don't send us the bill.
Yes.
The podcast code is PLPod10. I repeat, PLPod10.
Yes, and we're going to share it on. We will probably do something on our Instagram as well, just sharing the code and the link to follow as well. It's very exciting, though, isn't it?
Amazing, mate. I mean, what better to announce it on a kit episode?
I was going to say it worked out well. Written in the stars, just kind of,
Jonesy, I'm proud of us.
Yes.
We've got a code.
I know, after 13 episodes.
We've been waiting for the right time to say this, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, we're going to get creative with it on the socials as well, aren't we? And we're just going to keep sharing it. So PL Pod 10.
Yep. PL Pod 10.
Yeah, and we're going to share the link as well for you to follow, so you can buy lots of classics
on us.
Yeah,
go on.
Look at that.
Add it to the basket. Yep, go buy yourself a Blackburn Rovers.
Yes.
Have loads of Jonesies walking around on the street with old Blackburn Rovers shirts, and
that's it.
Brilliant.
But like as you said in the start of the app, just thank you everyone for the support, isn't it? It's been a short ride, but it feels like it's been a long ride, hasn't it? Like what have we achieved?
This ride ain't over, Jonesy. Last week we just topped up on some fuel. Yeah, that's all we needed.
We did.
We're ready to go again. Don't you worry.
Yes. Oh, we've got some exciting episodes coming up, haven't we, as well?
Yeah.
And how good was that last one as well with Ross? That Sabutio one has been... Whew.
Yeah. Unbelievable. It looked great as well, didn't it?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun with that, didn't we?
We did. We had a lot of fun with that. And I think more of that to come.
Yeah, and thanks again to Ross for coming on and sharing his epic collection. After that app, I went straight onto eBay.
So did I.
Sabutio.
That's pretty much my search history now on eBay and Vinted is like Sabutio, and I'm literally like looking at all the glorious boxes. So yeah, it's infectious, but that's why we do it, right?
And that's it. And after this episode, I'm going straight onto eBay or classic football shirts.
Or classic football shirts.
PL Pod 10 and searching for some 92, 93 goodness.
They're out there, guys. You just got to keep looking, you know?
Yeah.
And share us if you buy anything. Share your finds.
Yeah.
Share your purchases.
Yeah. Make me jealous.
Yeah. Make Jonesy jealous. Right.
All right. Where can they find you?
They can find me, Jonesy, on Woody W 1988. And where can they find you, Jonesy?
Football.jonesy. Just on the Instagram, yeah.
Instagram. Thank you ever so much for your time, Jonesy. Thank you for your edits, my friend. Once again, fully appreciated. Guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Jonesy, send us out.
Good evening. On me. Sorry, I got confused. Sorry, obviously the time zone's a bit different. And you're in the day, I'm in the night.
Jonesy went to full Alfred the Butler from Batman there. Like, good evening, Dr. Wayne.
Good evening to all listeners. All listeners in Australia, good evening.
We've completely ruined that because I've said Dr. Wayne as well. He's not a doctor, it was just Master Bruce. Thanks for listening, guys.
It's been funny. Thank you, guys. Catch you on the next one. Thanks.
Bye.